Hey gardener, Katie here, growing in Kansas Zone 6B, and it's been a minute. I have had a rough summer. My garden has struggled as a result. I had surgery a month ago, and a month or two before that I wasn't feeling well, so this whole summer season has basically been a bust for me, garden-wise. But fall gardens give you a second chance. So today I'm going to start some seeds for a fall garden to hopefully have a second chance at growing something this year. Our last frost date is, our first frost date? Yeah, first, wow. Our first frost date, average frost date, there are mosquitoes all over, is roughly the end of October. But to make things easier for me, I usually just go with November 1st. It's just a lot easier to remember. From today, August 2nd to November 1st is roughly 91 days. So I went through all my seed packets and found seeds that have maturity dates of 50, 60, some 70. Summer garden was a bust. I'm gonna walk you around just real quick and show you how bad it is. No judgment. Again, surgery. You should feel sorry for me. I'm looking at some zinnias. There's a couple of pretty things growing, but mostly it's weeds and chaos. So, I think I have 10 mosquito bites already just from sitting out here trying to start this video. They've missed me this summer. I'm gonna walk around real quick, show you the chaos that ensued this summer while I was inside recovering and feeling crappy. And then we will go downstairs and start some seeds. Dude, let's grow. All right, we're gonna try and make this fast because this is painful. So yeah, weeds. This was the garlic bed. And we did, I don't know, maybe a week and a half or so after I had surgery, my husband and I came out here, pulled the garlic, and then that is where it stayed, just like that. It's been rained on several times. I'm honestly not even sure what to do. If it's all trash, I don't know. If anybody's ever left garlic sitting in a bed for 3 weeks or more, tell me what you'd do. Here is the zinnia patch I was looking at from the deck. It's not bad. It's the only thing that's pretty. But I need to clean out the garlic bed, clean out this bed, clean up these weeds. They are insane. Oh, you should see how many grasshoppers we have. This bed was a wreck. This is zucchini. It's a no-go. It's totally abandoned. The cosmos are pretty. Those are the Lisianthus. A few of them are doing some good. Peppers, they are hanging in there. Let's see if I can get back there. See, those little jalapeno peppers, big guy, our favorite, pretty much abandoned, dead garlic behind it. But this flower, is that not the most beautiful flower you have ever seen? Perfection. Lisianthus, my favorite. Someday I'll have fields and fields. Well, hi there, Beans. There's Miss Beans. How you doing, Beans? Yeah. So cute. Little buggy, but beautiful. Beyond that is the asparagus patch. That's basically grass. All right, Beans, let's go check out the other side. Everything over here is dead and weeds. That was supposed to be cauliflower. That one looks even better. I did come through just today in this patch right here and took out some weeds that were taller than me. Can't even get through the little trellis area. Some beautiful tomatoes. But again, this area was pretty much abandoned. These are pole beans that grew themselves from last year. They're doing really well. It's hard, can't even get to them though. There was some sunflowers in there, maybe we can see them. But see, just weeds. There's the trellis that's supposed to be behind me, but it's leaning up here so they could do some weed eating. The sunflower is right back there. I have a picture of it when it was more pretty. Just chaos. It's fine. That's what happens when you have life things. This bed is all weeds. Look at that guy. It's just, yep. More weeds, more weeds, more weeds, more weeds. This bed over here. I mean, the celery doesn't look so bad. I haven't done anything with it. All the onions that were in this bed are dead. I cut some weeds down today that were right here. The potatoes were in there. There's beans. Hi, beans. Some amaranth. This red stuff. That's reseeding itself from last year. There are peppers and tomatoes back there that have not been touched once. Seriously, once. They're all red and ripe. Can't get back to them. I cannot believe they're still alive. I wanted to show you this. There's carrots growing in this bed that we never touched. And look, this is what a carrot flower looks like. Gorgeous, isn't it? Look how big it is. I mean, it's massive. So I don't know, maybe I can save some seeds from that or just look at it. I don't know. Yikes. That was garlic over there. Now it's all weeds. This was pretty, but the grasshoppers are massive. And I probably have like 18 more mosquito bites. My son just came through and weed-eated this area. This is where the dahlia patch was. And there's weeds over there that are taller than me. It's okay. It's all right. It'll get fixed. Oh, you can see the lavender in there struggling. It's all right. I'll fix it. It's a mess. All right, let's go inside and plant some seeds. That'll make me feel better. Okay, I'm back. We are in the basement now, in the grow room, plant room, whatever you want to call it. I cleaned off the counter, gathered up all my seeds, and put together some moistened potting soil. Yeah, it's potting soil. So let's see what we're growing. I have 4 seeds that I'm going to direct sow. 2 kinds of peas, Wando and Mammoth Melting Snow. These both, oh, actually this one says days to maturity 45 to 55 days. This one, days to maturity, is 65 to 70 days. And they like cooler weather, so hopefully they don't shrivel up in the heat. In the meantime, winging it. I also have sweet peas for flowers. These are not to eat. This one doesn't have a days to maturity on it, which is handy, but again, winging it. Carrots. This packet, it's folded over. Days to maturity, 60 to 75 days. They are rainbow carrots. Definitely don't want to start these inside. I tried that once, and they grow. And I thought, psh, you can grow them inside and transplant them out. It's fine, they're growing. Yeah, when I pulled them all up, they were like all like this and forked and, no, direct sow carrots always. Also, here, look, see, this is what mosquitoes do to me. I even have one on my hand. I think I have one on my face somewhere over here. It itches. Some on this arm. Yeah, when I say the mosquitoes like me, I'm not joking. What else we got? Ooh, lettuce. I'm going to grow Little Gem Butterhead. This one says 50 days till maturity. Slow Bolt Arugula. We planted some of this earlier in one of those pots, but it's just a gigantic weed now. days to maturity, 40 days. And then 2 kinds of romaine, Paris Island and red romaine. Air conditioner just turned off. This one is 50 to 70 days maturity. Also, this one is 50 to 70. So these were also out there in the garden, in that bed next to the carrot with the flower. They're just dead plants at this point. So we're gonna start some lettuce. Also, I'm gonna try these tomatoes again. These are the ones I just showed you that are laying on the ground, really red. 65 days to maturity. These are determinate tomatoes, so they're kind of like bush beans, like they just grow a bush size and don't grow and grow and grow like an indeterminate. So we're gonna try those. Also, gold nugget. These are so good. There are some out there right now, but they're buried in weeds. Can't even get to them. They're probably dead by now. 60 to 70 days maturity. So we're gonna try those. Also gonna try again cauliflower and broccoli. Showed you the sad little cauliflower plants that were eaten by bugs. This one's 70 to 80 days. Might be pushing it on this one. Broccoli is 65 days to maturity. Gonna try it. Oh, and the lettuce and tomatoes and broccoli and cauliflower will be started indoors. Also gonna try again for some basil, Genovese basil. This is 70 days to maturity. And then I got some herbs. Cilantro, slow bolt, 50 to 60 days to maturity. Dill, 45 to 55 days to maturity. And oregano, 60 days to maturity. For funsies, I'm going to try this variegated catgrass, 40 days to maturity. I might put this in a pot. We'll see. Never grown it before, but it might be fun for the bajillion cats that I live with. Also going to try the kohlrabi again. Had some good success with it growing, but then neglected it. And now it's a bug hotel. This one is 55 to 60 days. And then this is an old seed packet. This is for 2022. Red Russian kale. Caught my eye because it's 30 to 50 days to maturity. I'm not sure if I'm a kale fan. I like roasted kale. But anyways, if there's space, I'm gonna have that in there too. Cucumbers. What are those? Burpless bush cucumbers. This says 55 days to maturity. Had grown or had planted some cucumbers on the back end of that trellis, and it's like another weed nightmare out there. I'm going to try 2 zucchinis. Black Beauty zucchini. This is 55 days to maturity. And then this is a torn up seed packet, but it's golden zucchini. And wow, I can't read it. 55 days to maturity. So I'm gonna try some more zucchini. So you saw those 2 zucchini plants out there. They actually have some flowers on them, but they look horrible. Just letting the summer garden go. Sorry, swipe. Letting the summer garden go and starting over. Also going to grow some sparkler white tip radish. These are 30 days to maturity, so I could probably even get 2 successions of those. I think that's it. All right, I'm gonna play some music so you can jam out to and get this done, because it's almost supper time and I'm hungry. Also, my nails are long. That for me is insane, and they're clean. What am I even doing with my life? Clean, long nails? No. It's not me. Labels. want to label. I just want to grow seeds. I don't know if I have labels. Blue tape, painter's tape, blue. It's almost gone. Garden marker. I know I've said this before, but if you don't have one, get one. Nothing fancy. Can you read that? Paris, red, arugula, and gem. It doesn't have to be fancy. Also wrote the date. And then on this, on the tray, because it comes out, you could actually, you know, turn it backwards. I put a little dot in the side. Oh, yeah, you can see that. So that I always know that's the top left. So it doesn't matter how it gets in here. I'll know top left goes with the front of this. Does that make sense? I think it does. If it doesn't, I'm very sorry, but that's how my brain works. All right, time for some seeds. Oh, this thing's heavy. Get one of these. Can you see that? Oh, what's the next? Radish should be in the, this is in the direct sow only pile. Not sure why I didn't say that before. Why didn't you guys tell me? I forgot. Crap. I can hear my daughter singing in the shower. I might have to go record that. Okay, last three. The herbs. Okay, all done. They're back here. Oh, on the, whatever that is, grow shelf. The tape is gone, so I'm gonna have to figure out something else. But I got some seeds started. These will be direct sown, but first I have to get outside and clean up some of those beds that you saw that were a mess. I have to take it slow. I was going to do I've seen a bunch of the 30-day challenges where you do something every day in your garden, and I really considered doing that. In fact, yesterday was Saturday, August 1st, and I was gung-ho about it, and I was going to do some video every day just to get me back in the swing of things. And then I decided, look, woman, you just had surgery. You're healing from surgery. Maybe chill out a little. So I'm not going to do the 30-day thing, but I'll get it cleaned up. I'll get it back going. I miss it so bad. Summer garden was a bust, but fall gardens are a second chance, and I'm looking forward to it. So I will keep you posted on how this goes. I'm gonna go eat, and I hope you have a good evening, morning, night, whenever you're watching this. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. I will see you later, dude. Bye.